main important products, then bringing out of new form of organization. These are all the main thing an innovator has to do. So these are the main things an entrepreneurs as an innovator has to take care of. That is, he has to invent a new product, he has to invent a new method of production, he has to open a new market, new sources of raw materials from where he has to get the raw materials and all. Then new form of organization, he has to develop a new organization which is different from other companies. So that is known as. So these are the different important definitions we have. You can write any of the definition according to the different scientists, different uh, meanings they have given. You can, if they ask you to write a particular meaning of an entrepreneur, you can write any of the definition according to this. So according to F.A. Walker, entrepreneur is one who endowed with more than average capacities in task of organizing and coordinating the factors of production. That is land, labor, capital, and enterprise. This is defined by different scientists. They have given the different meanings for an entrepreneur. Okay, according to Walker, is the one who is endowed with more than average capacities in the task of organizing and coordinating the factor of production. That is, he is a person who is having his capacities in making the organization and improving the factors of the production in an organization. Then Marx regarded entrepreneur as a social parasite. According to Marx, he told entrepreneur is a social parasite. Why? Because he is a person who is working for the society. Hence, since he works for the society, he is known as a social parasite. According to Gilbreth, an entrepreneur must accept the challenge and should be willing hard to achieve something. According to Gilbert, entrepreneur is the one who accepts a challenge, new challenges. He has to innovate something. He should accept all the challenges coming from the outside world, and he should work hard, whatever it comes, whether it is ups and downs. He has to work very hard to achieve something. Then Drucker defines an entrepreneur as one who always searches for change, responds to it, and exploits it as an opportunity. So, according to Drucker, entrepreneur is the one who always searches for change, responds to it, and exploits. That is, he'll see according to other companies how the other organizations are working. Can I change with other organization? Your organization should be entirely different from others. So, can I bring any changes in my organization? Yes. If you are ready to bring it, you have to do it, exploit it. That is, you have to respond to it, see how you can do, bring changes to the company, and how you can do. That is known as Drucker. According to Drucker, entrepreneur. Then according to E. Hagen, entrepreneur is an economic man who tries to maximize his profits by innovation, involve problem solving, get satisfaction from using his capabilities. That is, according to Hagen, he told a person who tries to maximize his profit by innovation. That is what an entrepreneur. Different scientists give different meaning, but all these meanings are same. That is, entrepreneur is a person who works for his organization, who innovates something, and who brings profit for his organization. That is what different scientists in different meaning, different technologies, different terminologies, they give the meaning for entrepreneur. According to Mark, entrepreneur is a person who specializes in taking judgmental decision about the consideration of scarce resources. This is one thing. That is, as I told, innovator has to see the raw materials for his company also. That is, he has to take decision about it for some coordination of scarce resources. If he is having certain decisions about the raw materials and all, he has to take the decisions. Okay, according to the entrepreneur, according to Mark. Then Frank Young defined entrepreneur as a change agent. Is a person who brings change to the society. Then Max Weber, entrepreneurs are a product of particular social condition in which they are brought up, and it is society which shapes individuals as entrepreneurs. That is what entrepreneur is a product. Entrepreneurs are a product of particular social condition. That is, they are the people who work for the society, they'll serve the society, they'll serve for the society. That is what according to Max Weber. Then International Labour Organization ILO defines entrepreneur are the people who have the ability to see and evaluate business opportunities together with the necessary resources of take advantage of them and to initiate appropriate action to ensure the success. According to this is an labor organization, International Labor Organization. They also gave one definition for entrepreneur: the person who have the ability to see and evaluate business opportunities. That is, he has the ability to see what is business going on in the entire world. How should he improve his own business with necessary taking the advantage of them, with what all the things he has, what are the actions he has to interpret in his organization to get 100% profit. Like that, the entrepreneur has to work seeing the society. So then Corey describes enterprise as a character who combines innovativeness, readiness to take risk, sensing opportunities, identifying and mobilizing potential resources, concern for excellence, and who persistent in achieving the goal. This is very, very important. Whatever he is, mainly the person as an entrepreneur, he has to achieve the goal of the organization. He has to think that he has to achieve the 100% profit for an organization. That is what he has to see. So these are the different definitions for entrepreneur. So next one is distinguish between entrepreneur and the manager. So main important thing is we have to see who is entrepreneur and who is manager. Entrepreneur is like boss. He is the main head of the organization. Manager is a person who is just manages everything in the organization. So this is also important question for 4 marks. They'll ask you to distinguish between entrepreneur and manager. So according to different distinguishes, we have to take certain points for that. That is motivate. Motivate is an option for the both things you have to get. Then status, risk, rewards, innovation, qualification. So based on this, we will distinguish between entrepreneur and the manager. So what is entrepreneur? According to motivate, the main motivate of an entrepreneur is to start a venture for his personal quantification. That is, he is a person who will start that organization for his first, mainly he will check his personal things and then he will start an organization. He has to serve the society. That is the main motive of an entrepreneur, is to start his own venture. That is, he will be the owner. Then manager, the main motive of manager is to render services in an enterprise already set by someone else. Because look here, this manager is just a team as a worker in the company. Entrepreneur is the owner of that company. Manager is a person who serves for that company. And look here, it is an entrepreneur. He serves in an enterprise who is already set by someone else. Entrepreneur is already set. Entrepreneur has already set his own organization. In that, manager has to work. That's all. Okay. Then status. Entrepreneur is the owner and manager is just an employee of that company. That's all. Risk assumes risk and uncertainty. Mainly, the entrepreneur has to take care of all the risks which are present in that organization. He has to handle all the risks and all the ups and downs. Manager does not bear any risk. He doesn't think of any risk, but he'll think of only 100% production to the company. He has to think of how employees are working in an organization. Everything he has to take care. But mainly risks, that is either it is loss or profit entirely, that will be mainly held by the entrepreneur. Then rewards, profits which are highly uncertain and not fixed. He will get that rewards. Entrepreneur will get the profits. And what the manager will get, he'll get his own salary. That's all. Whatever the salary is fixed to him, he will get it. But entrepreneur, since he's the owner, he'll get, if high profit is there for his company, he'll get more money. If low profit is less, he'll get less money. Then innovation. Entrepreneur himself thinks over what and how to produce the goods to meet the challenging needs of the customer. That is mainly entrepreneurs, as we know, he should be like an innovator in his organization. When innovation comes, entrepreneur has to think of new products in his organization. How I can develop my own organization by inventing the new products and all. That is the main thing of entrepreneur. But manager simply executes the plans prepared by entrepreneur. Entrepreneur will give the innovative idea. Manager will execute. That's all. Okay, manager will not have any such things of innovation and all. Entrepreneur will be having that. Qualification. An entrepreneur needs to process qualities and qualifies like high achievement, motive, quality in thinking, foresight, risk bearing. These are all the things the entrepreneur should have. But manager needs to possess the distinct qualification in terms of knowledge and in management theory and practice. That is, if a manager entrepreneur is he'll having certain knowledge of an organization, that is okay for him. But manager has to get certain degree to work in any of the company. That is what the difference between entrepreneur and the manager. Then charms of being an entrepreneur.